Me and Koji went to see a champion gymnast in the making. His name is Joe Fraser and he's just won a major European championship. Here we are at GMAC, which is Gymnastics and Martial Arts Centre in Birmingham. I'm here with Joe Fraser. Joe Fraser is the European Youth Olympic champion in gymnastics. So talk us through these then.
Well, I got the gold in the team competition, which I did with Hamish Carter and Gianni Regini Moran. It was a great experience competing with great teammates I've competed with for many years. The silver is for the pommel horse, which I did 3 times that week in the all-around and the team comp, and then the final. All routines I did clean, and I was very happy to come away with a silver medal at the end of the week. And then the bronze is for the rings exercise. That was the closest final we had there. All of the top 3 were within 1/10 of each other, which is 1 pointed toe or 1 small step. So it was a really, really close final. It could have gone anyway.
So there's the medals then. Can you put one on?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Can you tell us more about the competition?
Well, it was a multi-sport event and it contained 11 sports, which it's quite a different competition to something I'm used to, because we usually only do competitions in gymnastics. So being involved with different sports, bonding with different team members was a good experience for me. There's a photo of me and my teammates. There's me here, Hamish Carter there, Gianni Regini Moran in the middle. And then there's my Team GB bottle. Us again, when we had our first training session. Yeah, another photo of us at the training hall. Playing with the selfie stick. Yeah, another photo. Just having a bit of fun. There's our national coach, who also came with us alongside Lee Walls. And yeah, there's Lee. So while we were there, we still had fun, even though we knew we had a job to do. That was at the opening ceremony.
Yeah, what was that like?
It was a fantastic experience.
Yeah, what did they do?
We all entered along behind our flag bearer, Wesley Greenwich. He led us out in a conga.
Mm-hmm.
So that's us with the judokas. So
With what?
the judokas, they'd played judo.
Oh,
yeah, they were telling us all about their tactics and showing us some of their skills. So yeah, and then that's the photo. That's everyone.
Everybody. Yeah.
All of our coaches, all of the medical staff.
There's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
What are you? Mm-hmm. Did you take that, or you?
No, I'm there.
Right at the front, of course.
It is very high, so it's quite one of the scariest apparatus, because if you fall, it may hurt. So it's more of an incentive to catch the bar, because if you swing around it hurts your hands. So you'll use guards like these, which have a dowel in, so it's easier on the hands to hold on, and it's a very enjoyable piece because it's quite a thrill, so I enjoy it. So on high bar there's 3 finger holes. It's quite easy. There's a little dent here for my finger to rest. The dowel is quite small compared to the rings guards.
So what does that do then?
It makes it easier to hold the shape of the bar, whereas if it didn't have a dowel it would flop anywhere like easily. But with the dowel it rests on the dowel when it goes around the bar like this. I get a new pair of guards maybe every 6 months, and it takes me a good month for them to wear in. and if you get a little slit in them, you need to get a new pair straight away because you're at risk of it snapping completely. So I have a spare pair in my bag just in case of any incidents such as this.
Have you ever had any bad accidents?
I broke my elbow on this bar once when I was 12, so
So it didn't put you off though?
no, it just made me more hungry to do more. This is just chalk, helps grip on the bar. So, yeah.
How do you score points in this?
Well, it depends on what you do. So there are 5 special requirements which give you a 5 temps bonus, which is quite helpful when you come to an elite level. They include like releases and catches, so you have to let go of the bar, catch it again. This is high risk because you can miss the bar, so you have to make sure you're very confident of where the bar is, seeing the bar, knowing where you're going to put your hands. There are invert requirements, so you have to put your hands invert this way, so you have to go all the way around, which is quite hard on the wrists, the shoulders, so you have to adapt your physique to be able to withstand the pain of your shoulders being in the inverted position. Yeah, so the more releases you do, the better, higher start value, but also the more risk you have of falling off, so you have to balance that well. And the execution helps as well, so how neat you are depends on, so yeah, you have to balance your neatness and your difficulty to get your highest score.
What about the height? Does that make much difference?
No, the height is no different, but when you're under 12s, you have this extra safety mat, just because your bones are a bit weaker than when you're older, so you can land on this, makes it a lot easier on your knees, your ankles. So, but when you're at senior level, you'll just land on this mat here, which is a lot harder than this because you have extra height, because many gymnasts when they're senior they'll be a lot taller than under 12, so they need more room to swing underneath the bar, so yeah.
So you weren't happy with your landing?
No, I put both hands down, which is a marked deduction, so that's quite a big margin that will affect me in competition if I was against anybody. So I'll do another one, I'll try and release later so that I'll be higher off the bar and I'll have more time to land.